Hey, what's up, guys? I'm feeling pumped up. I'm still in this flow. If you watched the last video yesterday, I was like in that flow state, amped up, just tons of energy flowing through me, feeling good, being creative, and it just carried on into today. And I'm like, I got to make a video. Like, I just got all this energy, all this stuff flowing, ideas and stuff, and I'm working, I'm doing different things, and taking care of the tribe here at the house. But I was thinking on this one concept that comes up from time to time for me, and I've heard other people talk about it, and it's the idea that we get sucked into this narrative, essentially, right? This narrative of doom and gloom. There's all these pending apocalypse type events on the way, financial systems, war, all pandemics, and all sorts of stuff happening, right? And we focus on it, and we think about it, and we talk about it, and we get together with other people and we talk about it, and you get on social media and you type about it and talk about it and you make videos about it. It just consumes you, right? Not me necessarily, hopefully not you either, but a lot of people around us, right? And I want to let you know that is par for the course. It's been going on for as long as humans have been around and started to communicate with one another, and develop these complex systems of communication, especially when information was starting to be shared more readily through computers and phones. And look at our technology today, right? Instantaneous availability of data and news and information, and the ability to share and put your opinions out, and the ability to manipulate your views and your perspectives, right? Think about what the media is putting out at all times. So this is nothing different than what's happened historically. It's just more easy to do today. And so what's the point I'm trying to make? The point is, your perspective is your reality. What are you focusing on? Right? Are you focusing on this doom and gloom? Do you buy it? Do you believe it? And you might be saying, Mike, what are you talking about? Like, it's happening. There's this stuff. There's wars happening. There's these things happening. There's the inflation. It's happening, right? It's happening. And I'm not denying that things are happening. But then again, the way you react to them, the way you feel about them, is based on your own beliefs. So if you're letting it in and you're letting it impact you, your reaction is coming from you and your thoughts about it. It's your interpretation about what you're perceiving that causes the issue, the negative energy, that causes the doom and gloom and the fear, and for you to rant about it and talk about it and plan for it and all this, right? You don't have to let this stuff in. You might be saying, Michael, what are you talking about? How do you not let it in? It's right there in front of you. Well, first of all, if you're not watching news, you're not going to see it. Oh, so you're telling me to stick my head in the sand, right? Just pretend it doesn't exist. Here's the thing. What you're seeing coming from these outlets, news outlets, social media, right? All this stuff. This is curated information being delivered to you, right? If the media wanted to, if these news conglomerates wanted to, they could deliver only the most beautiful, most amazing things happening around the world to you. Imagine that. Imagine if they did that and they ignored the so-called bad stuff, right? Or the bad stuff that's actually happening, right? There's no denying that there's very terrible things happening at any point in time around the world, around the universe. But imagine if all the news media did was focus on these beautiful, wonderful, amazing things going on, and those were the only stories you saw. What would your perspective of reality of your world be? Oh, I live in this perfect world. There's all these beautiful things going on. It's no different. Your perspective is your reality. Where your attention goes is going to determine how you interpret and feel about it, especially how you interpret it. You can be aware and acknowledge there's things happening, but letting it consume you, letting your emotions get tied to it, right? If there's a war happening, it's a terrible thing. Absolutely, there's no denying that. But are you letting yourself emotionally become vested in it, right? Are you letting it become a part of your world? The what you're perceiving is your reality. And what you believe about it is your reality. So focus on how you want to feel. Focus on the beauty of the future. Focus on the amazing, beautiful, miraculous things happening all around you. The fact that you're waking up taking a breath every day is amazing. The fact that you're taking 20-something thousand breaths a day is pretty amazing, isn't it? It's miraculous. The human body is miraculous, right? The fact that we live in these beautiful homes that are climate controlled with air conditioning and heating, that's pretty amazing, right? Such gratitude. Or the food that you have available to you, right? The amount of people that had to come together to just bring that food to you, unless you went out and hunted it yourself like I do. But still, the gratitude to the animal, to the plant, to the farmer, to the supply chain, to everyone that came together to deliver your food, it's pretty amazing. There's so much to be grateful for. Be grateful more often. Acknowledge what's happening around you. Don't be consumed because the news is curating up certain information that's a slither of reality, because there's a whole other reality out there you're not even aware of because it's not being delivered to you. Everything you're seeing on TV and the news, social media is highly curated information for the most part, right? So don't become a victim to it, and don't become vested in it emotionally. You could acknowledge something's happening. I don't like that. I don't want that to happen. That doesn't mean you go ranting and raving about it, right? Do good and create good in your life, and everyone starts doing it. Imagine the powerful co-creating that could result in everyone feeling confident and strong in who they are and what they believe, and creating greatness in the world, being more grateful, helping others, being compassionate, and being creative. If you're in a stressful state, a fearful state, you can't be creative. It's a fact. Certain areas of your brain shut off because you're in a survival mode. You're in the sympathetic fight or flight type of state of being. It's fearful. So get a hold of your thoughts. Be very particular about what you give your attention to. Intentionally create greatness in your life. Focus on what you want. Feel the passion, the desire, the gratitude of having what you want before you even have it. If you want to help people, help people. But don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you do want. All right? Be careful where your attention goes. And be careful how you interpret reality. All right, that's all I got to say. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm going to go eat some eggs and bacon, and I'm grateful for it, baby.